And welcome to downtown Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. I know you're relaxed. It's now time to work.
305, my city, my city. This is one of my favorite stops on the road, Ed, and I'm sure the same applies to the visiting players.
No more time on the beach. It's time to hoop it up here in South Florida. All by himself, creates his own shot there. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. He'd have the basketball. Dragic. His first effort off the mark.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Dragic, well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Waller into the front court. Down a point. Lauri Markkanen snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Dragic. Waiters. Dragic. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes. It drops. A little drama on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look. Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Dragic into the front court, leads 1. Here's a chance from long range. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Dunn to Porter. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Miami with the basketball. Has a chance. He's looking for that touch. Knocked loose. Zach LaVine, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Dragic missed his first 4 shots from the field in this one, but he gets that to drop from 3.
There you go. That's the rhythm that we're talking about. That's the kind of bounce you need in your step.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Count the basket inside.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Dragic with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Dragic to Waiters. Going to launch beyond the arc. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Levine. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
That's not his range. It's no good. Wendell Carter powers it through.
The assist from number 24.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Marketing slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
You on top. Jimmy Butler, contested 3. He buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Got it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Dragic. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of 3s. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Butler up against Porter. Fires the 3. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Defense.
To Porter. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Number 32, Chris Dunn.
Butler to bring it up. They lead it. 4-point game. To Waiters. Butler. Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Zach LaVine has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Miami's got it. Butler against Porter. To Dragic. Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Waiters. Great defense, forcing the miss. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Dragic with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Porter to LaVine. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. Bulls with the basketball. To Markkanen. Knocked loose. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. This will stay with the Bulls. Markkanen to Chris Dunn. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Butler into the front court. 2-point advantage. For 3, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Miami secures the rebound. Goes reverse to lay it in. Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half. The Heat with the lead.
The Heat have a comfortable... Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Chicago with the possession. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Pass stolen by Miami. Probing the defense. 4-3. Smothering D. To Porter. Otto Porter. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
And count the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Curling inside. And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Chicago basketball. Second effort to Markkanen. Dunn shot that misses. Waiters against Porter. To Butler. Waiters.
To number 8, Zach LaVine.
Dion Waiters is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 0, Myers Leonard. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Knocked loose. Heat get control. Dragic. They need something to go down. It's no good.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
To Butler. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. To Markkanen. Has a look. Markkanen shot can't connect. And he finishes at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Foul number 2. Miami Heat are in the middle.
Zach LaVine, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 10. To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. LaVine to Porter. Otto Porter. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Chicago possession. Porter to LaVine. Otto Porter. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Markkanen, no good. Third quarter comes to an end with the Heat in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Porter. And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Butler into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Waiters to Dragic. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Butler to bring it up. Up by 6. To Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
13, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Done to Markkanen. LaVine to Wendell Carter. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Waiters. Tough shot. Well defended.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
by himself. Creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bulls have it. Levine. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Can't connect. To Zach Levine. And scores. Nice footwork to get around the defender.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Chris Dunn. Carter. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Dunn. He'd get control.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
It's Chicago ball. Cash is in for 2.
That's called escapability right there. Elusive.
Dragic. Message received. Well defended. Marking it. To Porter. Fires the 3. Not going down here. Dragic into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Flushes it home. They'll let one fly from half court. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat added a win with today's solid victory. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.